Let's talk about this question, computer-based or paper-based. Many people have had this question, which exam to take, whether it's a computer-based or a paper-based Cambridge exam. I have taken computer-based CPE, and I'd like to explain, give reasons why computer-based exam is a better choice nowadays. Well, I am convinced that any of you can type very fast. If you can't, of course, it's not an option. But if you are, well, accustomed to typing, to doing exercises from the screen, this is quite important. I have to mention it in more detail. Then you'd probably take computer-based exam. So let me start by talking about who should not do that. If you are not accustomed to doing the tasks from the screen, if you have never tried doing reading section, for example, probably it's not the right decision. If you have enough time, just download or, I don't know, purchase an electronic version of any of the practice books, book of practice tests from Cambridge, from Macmillan, from any other publishing house. Many of them have such books. And try doing the tasks from the screen without printing them, but doing them right away, right from the screen. If it's difficult for you, if you are getting tired, if you get tired sooner, probably computer-based exam is not for you. Because I've had such acquaintances who could not do part 4 in use of English, sentence transformation, for example. They just needed to cross out the words and like mark things as they go. So computer-based exam just wouldn't be convenient for them. So you are given, Cambridge gives you some opportunity for like editing and highlighting with computer. You can highlight with one color only, it's going to be yellow, nothing more. You're also going to be able to leave comments. You can highlight any part of the text in reading, for example, and similarly, absolutely the same actually in listening and use of English, and leave some comment if you need that. But I wouldn't say that it's convenient. If you got used to writing somewhere on the margins that here is the answer to question 31 and this is the answer to question 34, or leaving some marks that I need to get back to this question, or that you need to like pay closer attention to something, then probably you'd better take paper-based exam. But if you don't need, if your performance does not depend on highlighting and marking and writing physically with hand, computer-based exam is definitely better. So here are the reasons. For example, take listening part. If it's a paper-based exam, there will be speakers. Chances are that the speakers will be of poor quality. Well, that happens. It doesn't matter what is the reputation of your center, if it's platinum, gold, whatever. It's just commonly so. If you're absolutely convinced that your center has perfect audio system, not to worry then. But usually there could be problems. They could be too loud, they could be too quiet, you never know. And that's extra stress. Probably I'll talk about it in a separate video, that among the strategies, how to get good marks, is to try to overcome all the stress factors that you can. For me, one of the stress factors was a poor quality of recording, not recording, but of the like machinery tag that performs the audio, that I would not be able to hear everything. If you take a computer-based exam, you will be given headphones, which you can adjust. You can adjust the volume. It will be as loud as you need that. That's usually you will need no more than the medium volume from it, like that. So you will hear everything. The most important difference between the exams, I mean the format, is the writing section, definitely. Because in computer-based form of exams, you have word count, you can edit everything, you can cross out, and there's magic combinations of Control-C, Control-C, Control-V, Control-A, all these things work. You can delete, you can edit, you can change the order of your thoughts, and this is magical, actually, because I got used to editing my work in like text editors on my computer. So for me, it's really difficult to write without crossing out words on paper, which would make your work look messy, which you don't want probably. So that's the most important difference, I think. So if you are a fast typer, if you are used to working with a computer, doing the task from the screen, and well, that's quite enough, I think, then you probably should take computer-based exam. Of course, speaking session is absolutely the same. There are no differences in speaking section speaking part. You're going to do it with a person. Of course, there will be two interlocutors, one partner, everything the same as it would be with paper-based exam. Differences are in the writing section, in the like written parts, reading and use of English, writing and listening. And I think there are good reasons, which I have just described, why you should take computer-based exam. Faster, you can edit everything, you can listen, you will definitely hear everything you need to hear in listening section, which is quite a concern for many people, I know. So yeah, I think that's more than enough